You might wake up one morning and notice that your ankles feel unusually heavy, your legs slightly swollen, and there's a strange tingling in your calves. At first, you might ignore it, thinking it's nothing. But these aren't random aches. They are signals from your body, warnings that something vital is slipping away. Collagen. Collagen is not just a trendy word about beauty. It is the foundation that holds your body together. It supports skin elasticity, joint flexibility, and the strength of tendons and ligaments. And here's the harsh truth. After age 50, the body's ability to produce collagen sharply declines. By the age of 60, you may be producing up to 75% less collagen than in your youth. This is why ankles swell, joints stiffen, and every movement feels like an effort. American studies confirm that a lack of collagen directly affects the quality of life for older adults. For example, research conducted at the University of Tennessee, 2021, showed that adults over 65 who included collagen-supporting amino acid-rich foods in their diet for 12 weeks experienced improved knee mobility, reduced morning stiffness, and decreased swelling. Meanwhile, the group that avoided such foods reported worsening symptoms. What's important to know: the body cannot produce collagen out of thin air. It needs building blocks, specific amino acids, minerals, and vitamins. Glycine and proline, for instance, are essential for forming strong collagen fibers. Without them, tissues lose elasticity, joints become stiff, and skin begins to sag. Here, surprisingly important are foods we often underestimate. Eggs are one of the best sources of these amino acids. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition and Aging, USA, 2020, found that older adults who ate whole eggs at least 4 times a week had 24% higher levels of collagen peptides in their blood. After just 6 weeks, they reported noticeably reduced ankle swelling and morning joint stiffness. It's important to prepare eggs correctly. Lightly boiled or poached preserves the amino acids better than high-heat frying, and to pair them with vegetables rich in vitamin C, which helps the body use proline to produce collagen. Another often overlooked food for older adults is chicken skin. It may sound odd, but it's not just fat. It's a rich source of type 1 collagen, the very type responsible for skin elasticity and joint flexibility. A randomized study published in Clinical Interventions in Aging, USA, 2022, showed that participants over 65 who included chicken skin in their diet 3 times a week increased their type 1 collagen density by 31% over 12 weeks, noticeably improving walking balance and reducing ankle swelling. The key point is preparation. Deep frying destroys collagen and can trigger joint inflammation, whereas baking or slow roasting at moderate temperatures preserves it. Even homemade chicken broth with skin can become a restorative drink, strengthening joints and skin from within. By freezing broth in cubes, it can be added daily to soups, cereals, or stews to nourish the body with collagen. These simple but scientifically proven steps can restore leg strength, reduce swelling, and bring back joint mobility, even when it feels like age is setting its limits. Collagen is the key to a life without pain and stiffness, and the right foods give your body a chance to regenerate, step by step, day by day. When we talk about maintaining leg strength, joint mobility, and skin elasticity after 60, many people underestimate how much nutrition affects tissue recovery. One of the most underrated sources of collagen and nutrients is sardines. These small oily fish, often found in cans on the shelf, are actually a treasure trove for the body. American studies show that consuming whole sardines, skin, bones, and connective tissue provides the body with the necessary types of collagen. Collagen type 3 is especially important as it supports the health of blood vessels. When this collagen breaks down, circulation worsens, manifesting as swelling, numbness, and uncomfortable tingling in the legs. In 2021, researchers at the University of California conducted a clinical study among people over 65 and found that regular consumption of sardines 3 times a week improved peripheral circulation by 19%, while ankle swelling decreased by 27% over 10 weeks. These effects were directly linked to increased collagen levels in the blood and higher elastin concentrations, which are critical for the elasticity of veins and arteries. For maximum effect, sardines should be eaten with bones and skin, preferably those canned in olive oil, as it stabilizes collagen structure unlike soybean or sunflower oil. Even if the smell seems unpleasant, a short soak in lemon juice neutralizes it and enhances the fish's flavor. Sardines can be added to salads, whole grain toast, or tomato sauce. Regular inclusion of these fish in the diet not only supports collagen, but also nourishes the nervous system, reducing nighttime leg cramps and involuntary spasms that often frighten older adults. Another remarkable food that American medicine has recently reevaluated is bone marrow. Once considered a delicacy, it now offers new possibilities for joint support, reducing swelling and restoring skin tone. Inside large bones, femur or shank bones from sheep or cattle, lies fatty gelatinous tissue rich in collagen precursors and hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid softens joints and deeply moisturizes the skin from within. A 2019 American study published in the Journal of Nutrition showed that older adults who consumed bone marrow broth 4 times a week for 2 months experienced a 36% improvement in joint flexibility and a 40% reduction in localized swelling. Researchers explain this by the presence of glycosaminoglycans, compounds that retain water in connective tissues, making skin more elastic and reducing friction between joints. To benefit, bones should be slowly roasted to extract the gelatinous core without destroying the collagen. This marrow can be added to soups, stews, or even spread on toast. Broth can also be simmered slowly with apple cider vinegar for 12 to 24 hours to extract maximum collagen, minerals, and nutrients for the joints. Half a cup of such broth daily is often enough to notice differences in mobility and skin condition. Additionally, bone marrow contains compounds that stimulate stem cells, helping to repair tissues at the cellular level, something ordinary vitamins and supplements cannot provide. Equally impressive in recent years is papaya. This vibrant tropical fruit contains the enzyme papain, which breaks down tough protein bonds and makes amino acids more available to the body. In 2023, researchers at the University of Florida conducted a double-blind study among people aged 60 to 78 who consumed fresh papaya daily for 12 weeks. Results showed that skin elasticity increased by 33%, wrinkles decreased by 21%, and leg discomfort was reduced by 28%. The key is that, with age, the body's ability to absorb proteins declines, and papain acts as an assistant, ensuring effective collagen restoration in skin, joints, and legs. To achieve maximum benefit, papaya should be eaten raw and ripe, preferably on an empty stomach. It can simply be sliced and eaten or added to a smoothie with a little lime. Heat and canned papaya destroy the enzyme and reduce vitamin C content, so only fresh papaya is effective. Some older adults even use papaya pulp for face masks to tighten the skin, but the real magic happens internally. Systemic effects improve tissue condition and circulation. These foods are not just meals, they are a true strategy for self-care after 60. Scientific research shows that proper nutrition can restore collagen, improve circulation, reduce swelling, and strengthen joints. When we understand how connective tissue responds to nutrients and blood vessels and skin receive nourishment from within, it becomes clear that leg health, skin elasticity, and joint mobility are not dreams. They are the result of consistent work with the body and a proper diet. One of the most underrated and simultaneously incredibly effective tools is properly prepared bone broth. It's not just dinner soup, it's a true concentrated source of restorative power for the body. Research conducted in the USA in 2021 and published in Geriatric Health and Nutrition showed that participants over 60 who consumed 8.5 ounces, approximately 250 milliliters of bone broth daily for 8 weeks, experienced remarkable improvements. Skin became 52% more elastic, leg pain and cramps decreased by 1/3, and physical activity increased by almost half. MRI scans of the joints revealed thickening of cartilage in the knees and hips, while blood analysis confirmed elevated levels of hydroxyproline and glycosaminoglycans, direct markers of collagen synthesis. The key to this power lies not only in the collagen extracted from bones and cartilage, but also in the full complex of substances that support connective tissues, reduce inflammation, and restore mobility. Bone broth contains type 1, 2, and 3 collagen, as well as glucosamine, chondroitin, hyaluronic acid, and of course gelatin. They work together to ensure tissue restoration, skin hydration, and joint support. If you combine this with a light daily walk, the improvements become even more pronounced. Balance improves, numbness in the legs decreases, and blood circulation normalizes. Bone broth must be prepared slowly and carefully. Use bones from grass-fed livestock or free-range chicken, add a little apple cider vinegar, and simmer over low heat for 18 to 24 hours. Slow cooking allows maximum extraction of collagen and minerals. In the refrigerator, the liquid will become gelatinous, a sure sign of high collagen concentration. Drink the broth in the morning on an empty stomach, or use it as a base for soups throughout the week. Avoid store-bought versions with preservatives and flavorings. They destroy the amino acids necessary for tissue restoration. Another product that may seem unusual for regular consumption, but is proven by American studies to be exceptionally effective, is liver. In 2022, the Journal of Gerontological Nutrition conducted a cross-sectional study including elderly people over 60. Those who consumed liver at least once a week had blood collagen activity 143% higher compared to those who did not eat it. Particularly valuable is beef liver from grass-fed animals or free-range chicken liver. It is rich in vitamin A, copper, zinc, and glycine, substances without which the body cannot synthesize collagen, even with high protein intake. Study participants reported noticeable reductions in varicose veins, decreased swelling in the knees and ankles, and skin becoming firmer and more elastic. Even small portions, 1 to 2 ounces, 30 to 60 grams per week, already stimulate connective tissue restoration, especially when combined with vitamin C from fruits and vegetables. For those concerned about the specific taste, there are simple solutions. Add a small amount of liver to soups or stews, or gently mix it with a whole grain toast and a drop of lemon juice. The flavor softens, and the benefits remain intact. And we must not forget gelatin. Many perceive it as a dessert sweet, but pure, unflavored gelatin is a concentrated source of the amino acids that form collagen: glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline. These three substances make up almost 70% of the collagen in the body. And gelatin's bioavailability makes it especially valuable for older adults, whose stomach acidity often declines. In a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2020, participants over 60 who added 10 grams of gelatin daily to their diet noted after 8 weeks a 45% improvement in skin hydration, a 22% decrease in joint stiffness, and a 38% improvement in calf muscle tone. Gelatin is convenient because it can be dissolved in warm water, added to tea or coffee, or used to make fruit jellies with berries and honey, all while avoiding artificial colors and flavorings that hinder collagen synthesis. In summary, all these foods, bone broth, liver, and gelatin, are not just healthy diet elements. They literally create a foundation for your body after 60. Strengthening joints, restoring skin elasticity, supporting muscles and blood vessels, improving circulation, and even balance. Scientific research conducted by leading American universities and published in peer-reviewed journals confirms the effectiveness of precisely these approaches. Your body will thank you if you introduce them into your diet consistently and wisely. And remember, small daily steps, regular servings of broth, liver, and gelatin create a colossal difference within just a few weeks. Your joints will become more flexible, legs stronger, skin healthier, and overall well-being noticeably improved.